Dreezy, where the hell you been at, man? What's going on? I know there's been some things like where you been, where your mental, why, how we get here. What's up? Why we ain't been getting music? Talk to me.
I think I've been living life, learning life in real time. Going through the motions in real time. One thing about me, like, I never try to put my career over my personal. Like, if I'm not mentally straight or I don't feel like grounded, y'all not gonna get no music from out of me because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know? Like, I gotta at least feel my emotions, go through my emotions, understand, even if it's pain, I can explain it better on the track when I understand what I'm going through and I understand the lesson. Like, I don't want to just be giving trauma in my music. Like, I was just thinking about that too. Like, we all got a purpose and stuff, right? Like, and your purpose is supposed to help people. So I'm like, all right, what am I making music for? Because I'm venting for myself, but what energy am I giving to other people? So like, I just had to really think like, what am I learning right now that I can teach people? And I had to find myself, you know, to know what I'm talking about. And that's why this next album I call is really like heavily on self, like self-love, self-care, self-paid, self-worth, self. Like the word self was selfish, like all of that stuff. So I just been trying to find myself. I've been going through real relationships, real like friendships, real heartbreaks, real breakups of friendships, like real time learning the business, and like I'm putting it in the music now, but I had to like catch my balance. Like, okay, cool, I get it. All right, I'm losing people over here, I'm gaining people over here, like, and just really getting numb to the shit and understanding what's going on. Like, that's what I've been doing. I took a step off of that because I feel like 30s, I came in my 30s hard. Like, came in my 30s hard. Like, every lesson I feel like you can learn when you first turn 30, it hit me right in my 30s.
Early.
So, yeah, so it just snapped.
What was the, everything good? Y'all straight?
Yeah, it's the fly. I was making sure it
Oh.
wasn't in the shot. But
Oh.
before you continue, you shining a little.
You got
Thank
that
you,
one?
girl.
She got a block.
All right. So, that's why you gotta have ladies in the room, bro. I'm
No,
trying to
thank
tell
you, because
that.
I hate being dewy. Hate being dewy, and I'm so dewy. Damn.
I don't even know what that means.
Dewy means like moist.
Oh, okay. But you said you get cold, so we can't even.
Right, it's probably a
You
little
gotta
hot.
pick one.
But that's because I got makeup on, but this is how I like being.
Thank you.
You killed it.
No, you didn't. But it's okay. You can't see it. I was just making sure you couldn't see it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, all right. So, you said every lesson you could learn here when you first turned 30, you had to learn it. Was it a particular thing that was like the awakening moment, like, oh, I gotta stop, this what it is? Was it anything like particular that you learned and you was like, wow?
I just feel like my 30s was like when I went into my everything you could think was like crumbling. Like everything you could think. I always look at my life in like 5 different areas. Like personal, career, love, family, spirituality. I guess you could add finance and health and stuff like that. But it was like everything that I usually have control over, I didn't have no control over. So I think like I really had to learn how to give it to God. Like, had to learn, because I'm so hands-on with everything. I'm such a perfectionist. Like, it gotta be right. And it'll drive me crazy if I don't. That's another reason why I don't be on the scene like that. Because if I ain't coming like stepping how I want to step, I'd rather not even be there, you know? So, but that's fucked up because people like to see the process and everything. That's stuff I'm learning in real time. But I had to take a step back like, whoa, what the like everything crumbled. And I just, like, now when I look at it, it was like a transition into the next phase of my life. And I had to learn all them hard lessons, like, at one time.
You know, the one thing I empathize with like celebrities is the lack of empathy they can get from the world, especially like when you're growing up, right? Because I know like I did a lot of stupid things, made a lot of stupid mistakes, but I wasn't like a celebrity where you gotta like all my mistakes is like on a big screen, right? Where it's publicized. And I was wondering like after everything you said, do you think having success so young was like a detriment to like your growing process because you were everything was publicized to everybody?
No, I actually feel like it put me ahead of everybody. Cause like even when I go back to like my old friendships and stuff or friends that I grew up with, my mind is 10 steps ahead. You know, the stuff they be stressing over, it's like, bro, get over that. Little stuff like people be saying, they be getting under their skin. It's like, bro, you know how many comments I got calling me out my name right now? Who cares? Like, you know.
When did you learn that though?
Being in the industry.
When? At what point?
I've been in the industry for 10 years. It's like every year you learn something.
Yeah.
Like every year I learn something today. Like I learn something every time, especially being in the industry of all men. You learn about yourself as a woman. You learn about your having tough skin. Like you learn about having competitiveness and not thinking so emotionally and thinking rationally. My daddy always tell me that like women are emotional creatures. So like all my homegirls, they think with their emotions, but I have to think like a businesswoman because all I do is hang around men and business people. And no matter if my dreams or my visions is not getting through to y'all or whatever, I still have to professionally be able to communicate myself with these people. And like people they older than me, they been in this game a lot longer than me. So it's like you better tighten up or motherfuckers gonna run circles around you over there crying because the deal didn't go right. Go get a better lawyer. Like it's nothing. That's one thing I learned about. Like my biggest lesson I say is like, you control nothing, so get over it. Like it's in God's hands. Get over it. Figure out how to adapt. If it's a problem, like I just feel like it's so simple. Like half the world gets to a problem and they crash out because they don't know the problem, but really it's just you just don't know the solution. You're not slow, you're not untalented, you just haven't found the solution yet. So figure out the solution. Don't crash out, don't get depressed, don't act like the world coming down on you. Figure it out. Like
No, that's true. I mean, I feel like, but still, we are human though.
we human,
And
but
we still go through things that we have human feelings. So for example, not too long ago, I won't have to say no names and all like that, right? You had a feud.
what?
You had a feud not too long ago.
What? Crash out?
Yeah, you had I don't want to say crash out, but you had a feud.
Was I 30? I told you when I hit 30.
How old are you now?
31. I swear to God, I am a changed woman. The Drees back then, you can't touch me. Dreezy back then can't touch the new Drees. I swear.
Hold on, are we talking about the same thing? Because
What you talking about?
I'm talking about
What you talking about?
the feud. What you had a feud with a female?
A crash out with a female?
Yeah.
Who?
Her pops is really popular.
Oh, Shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was you
feel
30
like,
then?
Do you feel like I crashed out?
I feel like if we talking about mature, right? If we having a conversation, right? We talking about mature. If the person I want to be, because I always talk about this, the person I want to be wouldn't even be responding to certain things. And I feel like the person I'm hearing from you today probably wouldn't respond to that.
Was I 30?
I don't know. It wasn't that long ago. That was probably like 7.
I'm only 31.
You full of shit.
Listen, I wasn't 30 yet.
So you say you don't think you crashed out. All right, so can we talk about it? Do you mind? I don't know where you at. Or I don't know.
We could talk about it.
What happened? Since
I'm
we
not
here.
gonna go too much in depth with it, but as far as that situation, I don't feel like that was a crash out situation. That was a situation where I was in a relationship with a guy for 6 years, and a girl was introduced to me by this guy during a birthday trip, and next thing I know, she was pregnant. I don't think that's a crash out. I think that was a real. I was reacting in real time to being lied to, and you know what I'm saying? So it just was what it was. And I still never made it about the girl, because one thing about me, it's always the guy. I'm going to hold the guy accountable. But if you go online and you saying stuff about me, like, I get paid to talk shit. Like, I can't help. I'm going to respond. I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to let you just try to go online.
Would you do the same thing next year or this year? Because you're 31 now, right? You said we learned a lot. Would you react the same way?
I don't even think I would be in that position no more, because a lot of the stuff that I had a conscience about then, that I felt like it, I would listen to it now. You know, back then I felt like I didn't trust my discernment. I trust myself now. And I wouldn't even be involved with a man that conducts itself that way. I would hope not. Anything can happen, but I'm just very careful on how I'm choosing. Like,
I was watching Jacquees interview on the Breakfast Club, and he basically was taking like ownership of like his mess ups and how he was like, yo, like man, like he did some dumb stuff in a relationship. When you see that, or if you see it, or when you hear that, does that make you feel like relieved and like, yo, like I'm glad you can own that, especially to the public?
No, because it got to be said to me. Even though from that, and I'm just speaking on that interview, it wasn't said to me, it was said to the
You know what I'm talking about?
But now, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Now, it's been said to me. But I do feel like it still has to be a public clear up, but not a clear up to the public. It's to Dreezy for putting me out in the public like that, or having me be portrayed like that in the public. Because at the end of the day, if a guy respects the relationship and respects the people that he's dealing with, he will never allow you to be portrayed like that on the internet. Never allow his partner to try to come at you like that on the internet. It was immaturity all around. I think he learned a lot of lessons from it. We cool.
And that's why I say,
and I learned a lot from it too.
That's why I say, being somebody that like is a journalist, and I'm gonna say air quotes because like a lot of this podcast stuff, like we get so far away from journalism, and it's crazy. But I feel indifferent because, again, like y'all celebrities, but y'all people, and I can only think about myself, and I know as a lot of people don't have the self-reflection that I do, and like I've been through relationships that's like, we went through the craziest thing, but again, it wasn't like publicized, right? So when I hear you say it, I understand the frustration, but I also understand someone that may be lost and hasn't fell into themselves, talking about Jacquees, right? Like just being young in a relationship, making mistakes, doing shit that you think is right and it's not, right? And it's like, I feel it's unfortunate for both parties, but you get it and it's publicized to the public and everybody got an opinion about it and everybody got something to say, like you this or you that, and it's like, bro, I just feel like that's not like humane, if it makes sense.
Yeah, I would say like the way it played out on the internet, I wish I would have. I reacted emotionally, even though I reacted off of what the energy was given to me. I just reacted off of that. But if I would have just kept it on the facts, I wasn't wrong for feeling how I was feeling. It was a fact. Y'all was cheating behind my back, and I found out, and it is what it is. But I didn't have to feed into that because I knew what was going on both parties, and like I know with me separating myself from the situation, me taking the high road, it really don't even matter what I gotta say after that. Like God got the final say so. So I think with stuff like that, and even with the internet, I don't really care about what the internet say. I don't care. Cause I know me, and I know I'm so solid. I'm so solid. I'm so loyal. Like anybody that I've been in the industry for a long time. These girls come and go. It's a reason why these guys and these executives respect me. They respect my pen. They respect my character. Cause I'm not no clout chasey, like weird, like none of that. So I just stand on principle. So I was just calling them out on principle. If y'all don't stand on morals, them the people who I expect to not like Drees. People that don't stand on moral. If you cool with your nigga cheating on you with a bitch you was just cool, introduced with, shaking hands with, partying with, that's you. I'm not cool with stuff like that. I stand on honesty. It's nothing about you being in a relationship with. Just be real about it. If you messing around or you want to be with somebody else, come tell me. I'm out of the game. But don't lie and tell me this your sister and she playing like she your friend and now y'all got me looking crazy on the internet because now I look stupid, That's all that was. But now I know, like, that's how the game goes sometimes. I made a poor choice. That was my choice of the guy that I was dating. So it is what it is. Like,
when you look back on, like you said, relationships, friendships, do you think that had a big part of, I guess, your lack of presence in the making music too, or?
I think so, for sure. That's something I had to, like, admit to myself. I think, like, women naturally, we, like, such nurturing. Like me personally, I'm not gonna lie. When I get in a relationship, I'm a lover girl. Like, I love. Like, I want to help my man pick out his outfit, where we going. I want to be supporting you with the signs out there, like all type of stuff. And I will completely forget about myself because I just want to support my man, especially if he's a good man and he taking care of you and stuff. I want to be indebted to him. But I also feel like me being a good woman to a man is him, like, seeing what I bring to the table. I don't just fold clothes and sweep. I could do so much more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, and I used to tell him too, like, I don't think you should want to be with me if you just want me to be a housewife, because I'm so much more than that. I want to help a man build an empire. I want to build a family. I want to build a legacy. And it's things that a wife, like, you look at Obama and Michelle, like, she not just at home sweeping the floors. She's in his corner. They're partners. And I want to be a partner with a man that's not intimidated by me, you know? So, I mean, it took away from my music a little bit, but it taught me a lot. So now I'm knowing how to balance myself. Like, even now, I know I'm not ready for a relationship because I'm so, like, into myself, regrouping myself. Like, I got a morning routine now. I got a night routine now, my skin routine. I'm on a strict diet, strict training schedule, strict work schedule. So now I'm getting comfortable with that, doing it every day. So now if I add a nigga to the mix, it's like, okay, we could lay up all night, but at 9 a.m., I'm getting up and going to my gym session. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lose myself in a relationship. I'm not finna get fat and stop doing all my music, and now y'all wondering where Dreezy go because I'm just happy. Like, nah, that's what I was doing in my last relationship. I was too comfortable. But I was still making music. I just wasn't dropping it.
Well, now we here, man.